There were also rumors that Cooking with Kya had secured her own TV show on VH1. Something that would have been a major win and direct counter to the haters who worked so hard.
Yeah, in TV shows of cooking and twerking, bro. You gonna see me in a couple days with a damn hot dog in my hand, talking about some cooking with it all and going, you know, bouncing up and down. The disturbing downfall of Cooking with Kya.
From having an intimate video get leaked and having entire group chats plotting to physically hurt her.
I heard they making group chats about jumping me, killing me.
To the internet.
It is never that serious. All because somebody online is cooking and doing whatever they do that you don't like.
To being completely banned from TikTok.
Damn.
That is so crazy. I just heard, did y'all just hear that Kya got banned?
You a little bit too old to be making these videos, auntie.
TikTok. Whoever exposed
this is unemployed news right here.
The way your life is about to fall apart.
Cooking with Kya's rise to fame has been anything but ordinary.
Yeah.
But what started as viral success has quickly spiraled into something far
more
more disturbing. In this video, we'll dive into how Cooking with Kya may be experiencing one of the most unsettling downfalls in TikTok history, and why it might already be happening. While much of what has happened to Cooking with Kya is undeniably unfortunate, it's important to recognize that she isn't entirely blameless either. To understand the full picture, we need to look at how she first rose to fame. Cooking with Kya started out making average.
She rose to fame from showing off her body and then showing the food next, bro. The videos, bro, that's where the cooking videos nowadays that I see are like showing butt cheeks and then the food is like the prop or something. I don't know, it's just weird.
TikToks, lip syncing, dancing, and occasionally talking about being an independent woman, etc. in her TikTok.
So just an average TikToker at first.
Nothing extraordinary, but she gained a decent following over time. What really made her go viral was her cooking videos. However, these weren't just basic recipe tutorials. They came with a mix of playful and provocative comments, and of course, twerking, or wiggling as she calls it.
Wiggling, okay.
No, I don't.
I've seen it.
That's not twerking. It's wiggling, not twerking.
Yeah.
That's like me getting arrested and telling the officer, I didn't murder him, I just ended his life. I don't know, those are synonymous terms. What are you talking about?
To emphasize her cooking skills in a way that suggested she could quote-unquote steal your man, sort of speak.
Wake up and make your man some breakfast before I do.
If you're
I don't even know what to say to that, bro.
Why do you take the time to comment a paragraph in my comment section telling me how I cannot steal your man? You must be a little bit intimidated.
Tacitly blending traditional homemaker or trad wife traits with a flirty, attention-grabbing personality.
I mean, let's be honest, she is pandering to men, 100%. Like, the women who don't like her, I kind of understand where they're coming from in a sense, because, bro, this is like a dude being like, you don't pay for every bill that a woman has, then you're not a real man. It's the same thing, it's just opposite gender. Let's be real, bro. Anybody with a critical thinking cap can understand that.
And this approach quickly gained traction. Men found her content entertaining and appealing, while women were, let's just say, frustrated by what they saw as her reinforcing outdated gender roles. Her video sparked debates about femininity, traditional values, and whether she was simply catering to a male audience for views and validation.
She is.
Kya's unique angle on cooking content set her apart from the countless other creators on TikTok.
But so is a lot of other people, so.
Launching her into viral fame. But that attention came with a disturbing cost, leading to some of the most shocking events surrounding Cooking with Kya. As Cooking with Kya's popularity grew, so did the memes about her stealing girls' men and the criticism that she was reinforcing outdated gender roles. These discussions gained traction and drew more attention, fueling a growing divide. While
everybody
Kya
talking about a random girl on the internet cooking, bro.
Including guys who were crushing on her, the number of haters simply became impossible to ignore. And the hate she received wasn't just casual criticism. It was intense, personal, and transcended online hate. It all started when a group of her most extreme haters allegedly leaked a sex tape claiming to feature her. Whether or not the video—
Bro, niggas like this are so weird. How do you even have time of the day to try to do this? Hacking into files, classified information, and iCloud photos to try to find some leaked videos of people, bro. Why don't you like put that skill into a cybersecurity career?
Her remains up for debate, but
some of y'all be real life geniuses too.
The fact that people despise an internet personality, a complete stranger that is, to the extent that they would leak something as intimate and damaging as a sex tape is disturbing in itself.
It's disturbing, but it's not surprising.
Is that this wasn't just the work of one person.
A
significant number of people genuinely believed she deserved this invasion of privacy and would have gladly shared the video themselves.
Okay, now y'all lost the plot 100% completely.
If given the chance. And unfortunately for Kya, this was only the beginning. The obsession some of her haters had with tearing her down would soon escalate into something even more alarming.
Like what?
Cooking with Kya would also reveal in a long-form video that she's become aware of people making group chats and actually plotting to jump her, as in physically sexually assault her.
It is never that serious, bro. At the end of the day, bro, if you're a girl watching this video and your man is watching Cooking with Kya videos, just leave, bro. Just leave him. But physical threats to a content creator who's cooking and saying Cooking with Kya, like, dude, that's just weird.
Which is disturbing to say the least.
I heard they're making group chats about jumping me, killing me.
Really? You're lying.
They're making group chats.
Holy.
To kill me, jump me, all kind of stuff.
Really?
Really? Yeah, people leaking my address.
God, bro.
With fame comes both supporters and haters. That's unavoidable. But the level of hatred Kya faced went far beyond typical online criticism. Some people were—
And she don't even do anything that crazy. She cooks some food. I don't understand how this even went that viral, bro.
Determined to ruin her,
no
that
hate.
They actively tried to cause real harm just because her TikToks were provocative or she said something in her TikToks that they didn't really like. One of the most disturbing tactics these haters used was spreading false rumors about her age, claiming she was only 17 years old. Their goal was to make her male supporters turn against her by framing her as an underage minor.
Bro, what is this Russian spyware type of tactics, dude? Why are you spreading misinformation, disinformation, and propaganda?
Though this wasn't true, pushing such a damaging narrative showed just how far these people were willing to go. They weren't just critics. They were obsessed weirdos that were trying to actively destroy her reputation by any means necessary. And it didn't stop there. The harassment escalated to the point where large groups of people began mass reporting her TikTok account.
Oh, this is not surprising at all.
Her main account with almost
I would expect this to happen sooner.
Being completely banned. While many people were disturbingly obsessed with tearing Kya down, fortunately her supporters didn't stay silent. They spoke out against the extreme lengths her haters were willing to go just to harm her, highlighting how concerning the situation had become. Many also voiced their frustration over her being banned, calling out—
Also, another thing to notice is like they just flip it and flop sides. They don't stay consistent. Like, you're gonna hate Cooking with Kya, right? She says she's gonna take your man, she cooks food, and she I don't know, twerks in the video. But then at the same time, you listen to rappers, you listen to female artists or whatever who say, oh, I'm gonna steal your man, Big Lotto. Where is the consistency, bro?
Fairness and hypocrisy of it all. Eventually, Cooking with Kya would get unbanned, but things didn't go back to normal. Despite getting her account back, she remained shadow banned, meaning her content wasn't reaching as many people as before.
I don't know, maybe she kind of fell off a bit, because I don't know about shadow ban.
Often wouldn't show up, making
shadow
it
ban is kind of an excuse
viewers to
a little
find
bit.
her. While she hadn't seemingly broken any of TikTok's policies, the mass reporting from her haters had clearly taken a toll on her visibility.
Makes sense.
To make matters worse, fake accounts started popping up using her name and reposting her content. Some of these accounts managed to gain traction, but none came close to the level of engagement she once had. Meanwhile, her main account struggled under the shadow ban. Her views were noticeably lower, and her most loyal followers couldn't find her account even if they searched Cooking with Kya, and would only find fake accounts posting her older TikToks with lower viewership. The impact of the shadow ban is undeniable. It's made it significantly harder for her to grow, and with TikTok's unpredictable algorithm, it's unclear if she'll ever fully recover her reach.
Makes sense.
Her views are definitely gradually and slowly declining. There were also rumors that Cooking with Kya had secured her own TV show on VH1. Something that would have been a major win and direct counter to the haters who worked so hard.
Yeah, niggas getting TV shows off of cooking and twerking, bro. You gonna see me in a couple days with a damn hot dog in my hand, talking about some cooking with it all and going, you know, bouncing up and down. Cause bro, nigga getting full on TV deals. No offense.
Her down. If true, it would have solidified her place beyond TikTok, proving that despite the backlash, she was still in high demand. However, as time has passed,
your ass better be cooking some Gordon Ramsay type of recipes, dude.
Little to no information confirming that the show is actually moving forward. No official announcements, no trailers, no updates. What once seemed like a promising next step for her career is now looking more and more uncertain. At this point, many people are speculating that the project may have quietly been cancelled. To make a comparison, this is exactly why TikTok fame is nowhere near as stable as YouTube success.
True, 100%.
The two platforms cultivate completely different types of audiences. TikTok's rapid-fire, short-form content breeds fleeting attention, while YouTube fosters long-term loyalty.
It's true.
We've seen it
unless you're watching YouTube Shorts.
Time again. TikTokers who explode overnight, whether through a dance trend or controversy, often struggle to maintain relevance in the long term.
Damn, I think a lot of reasons why this is the case is because you're hardly ever seeing much personality out of a TikToker in a short little clip. They're doing a dance or they're trying to show themselves being attractive. That's usually what it boils down to.
Even TikTokers who were once extremely popular, like Charlie D'Amelio, have seen their influence fade. In contrast, YouTubers like Corey X Kinshin,
oh yeah, he could drop every 10 years and bang video.
Extended breaks and still pull millions millions of views when they return. That level of loyalty is something TikTok rarely provides. Cooking with Kya has tried to transition her audience to YouTube, but like many before her, she's found that TikTok followers don't always translate into engaged long-form content viewers.
100%.
At the end of the day, TikTok can make you famous overnight, but it can take it all away just as fast.
True.
And for Kya, that harsh reality might already be setting in. Right now, Cooking with Kya's future is uncertain. She's undeniably shown more personality and potential than many TikTok creators who blew up off nothing, like Bella Porch, for example, who went viral purely for her looks, or the Chick-fil-A sauce girl, who became famous off of a single reaction. But despite that, she's been relentlessly targeted by a hateful portion of her audience, and it's taken a serious toll. The reality—
I wouldn't really put her in a different category than them, just because I feel like she's also famous for her looks. It's just in a different way. But with that being said, that was the disturbing downfall of Cooking with Kya. Let me know down below. Do you hate her? Do you think that she's cool? Do you think that everybody hating on her is the problem? Conjuring up entire group chats, trying to leak pictures and stuff. You guys are weird and deserve to be in jail. And with that being said, it's love you all. I love you, and I'm out.